So, hello everyone, this is Denise with Artist at Work, and today I'm working on some new birds. Okay, these are smaller ones. Okay, and I'm decorating them up. Now, I showed in a different video how I made the bigger birds. Okay, they came out beautiful. But I want to decorate these differently. I don't like to do the same thing over and over. These are smaller and they'll take different size ribbons and stuff. And I'm going to start with this beautiful blue teal one with gold. And I have this beautiful ribbon, okay, you guys, beautiful. The only thing it's twisted, it twists. That's, I guess, how it's supposed to go, but I'm going to untwist it, and I want to put it around the whole neck of my bird here. See, it looks beautiful here. So I'm going to start with that, and I got my hot glue gun ready because that's what I'm going to use. And I have it preheated here. Now remember, hot glue gun, if you're a child, you'll need grown-up supervision. You need help from a parent. Supervision with this one. So please be careful. These irons are very hot, and you want to be really careful with this. So hot glue gun, parental guidance. You need your mom and dad to help you there. So I'm going to put this on. I'm going to, let's see, I think I'm going to go this way. Okay, this part at the bottom. Push, 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 push. Untwist as I go. Okay, get that on there. Untwist it as I go. There we go. Now it's covered all the way around, just like he has a little scarf on. Yeah. Yeah, just remember, hot glue guns are hot. Okay, so I'm going to cut that off there. There we go. I'm just gonna hot glue down the ends. Boop. Put it right in there. There, just perfect. So now I got that one done around the neck. And I chose some other items. Not every one of them's going to have this. But I thought, I have this beautiful, it's sheer, I think it's called tulle, but it's just a thinner, it's a little strip of tulle. And I love the blue snowflakes on here. And I have this blue bird that I did. And I think if I put this over him, it's gonna be beautiful. So I'm gonna take some of this and let's see. I want to cut it out so it's gonna fit. I want that snowflake right in the center. And I think that'll look beautiful. Alright, so I'm just going to get my scissors and I'm going to cut a little strip of this off and go around. just like that. Now these are just old cups that I used to mix paint, but they were great holders for the little birds. And I don't think I'm going to use the hot glue on this sheer. I think I'm going to just use my tacky glue for this. And I'm going to just go around it like this. Put some on. Because it's sheer, it'll have little holes in it, little tiny holes. And there we go. This will glue down just fine, and that'll all turn clear when it's done. I actually want to get, there we go, I want to get that little trimming on the edge. Now when it's dry, I will trim it later. There we go. So that side's done, and I got that on there just about perfect. The nice thing about tacky glue, you have a little time to move things around. Okay, so it looks like that right now, but it's going to dry clear, and all you're going to see is the beautiful blue. And then I'll probably add some gems and stuff up through here. So I'm going to see if I can get the same one on this side, or something similar. It doesn't have to be the same. And I've got one right here. Yeah. So I'm just going to cut around this one. Alright, so I've got that piece now. We'll see how much of it I can get on here. Yeah, I'm just going to go with it and do it like this. I love how it would trim right around there. Alright, let me get my tacky glue. Now remember, they're a little ugly right now, but they will turn into beautifulness later. I'm going to go this way. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just going to go this way. And then get that around the edge. Okay. Pretty close. And like I said, I'll let this dry, and then I'll trim it later, and it'll trim it right off when it's all dry, and it'll dry clear. I'm gonna push some of the glue around underneath. Okay, like that. Now also, I got ahead of myself. I did make the little eyes. You can see the eyes on the bird. And they were just the right size. They're kind of shimmery and colorful. I'm not sure I'm completely happy with them yet. I have to see what else I might want to do. It's not going to go back on. Okay, so I'm also going to take the same trimming on this bird. Oh, and I added on this one, I added a little strip of ribbon. I did the same thing on the red one. Little strip of ribbon there on the back because it has glitter on it. It's a glittery ribbon. So I'm also going to take the wing, and I'm going to put this trimming along the bottom edge of the wing with the hot glue. I'm going to do that now. Just like this. And I gotta untwist this trim. And I'm just gonna place it on. And there we go. And I'll have to trim this edging. There we go. And there he is. Isn't that beautiful? He's getting better. Okay. So I'm just going to glue his edge down there. And I'm going to do this on each side. I think he looks gorgeous. There we go. Each one is an individual to me. And they'll all tell their own little story when we get done decorating them. Let's see now. So I'm going to put them here. And there we go. And I'm going to cut a little trimming here. And I'm just going to put a little hot glue right here. There we go. I'm also going to put a little hot glue here. Make sure that end stays down. Alright, so now I've got each side done with the trimming. Like that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any on the head. I don't think so. Might be pretty if I do this and make a little crown right there on his head. I could put a gem right there. I think I'm gonna do it. Alright, so let's put some fabric here around the head. Okay, like this. Make sure I leave enough room for a gem. There we go. Let him dry a little bit here. Now if you hear a humming sound in the background here, that is my heater. Okay. I have a special heating and air conditioning unit in my room. It's super energy efficient. I'm really fussy about energy efficiency. I just think it's better to pay a little more for something and then save so much money on your electric and heat bill is very important. In the long run, machines will pay for themselves. And I don't use it every day or every night or anything, only when it's cold down here in North Carolina. You can kind of save on energy because you don't have to use as much here. You don't even need the heat on half the time you live here. Not even half the time. All right. So I'm going to continue, and I have some red trimming. This is the blue one now. The teal and gold. Isn't that cute? He looks very homey. And I'm going to add a gem there, and I've got some ideas maybe for the back of the tail here. I got to see how that works out. I know I'm going to do something like that on the red one here. I will show you in a few minutes. Okay. Now let that one sit. I've got this little red one, and I chose this trimming right here. Okay. It's like a Scottish theme, red and black with these little tiny balls on the end. I thought that was adorable for around this one's neck. I'm going to do the same thing, continue with the same type of pattern. And remember, these were just Christmas bulbs, and I made the wings, I made the tail, I paper mache'd the whole piece. So it's not just like, oh, she just threw it on there. No. These were all paper mache'd. There's a pom-pom here in the center I used and paper mache'd around it and let it all dry and then painted them. So we're going to start with the neck again and go all the way around. Okay, here we go. Going to get my ribbon. I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way around. Isn't that adorable? It's adorable. Just love it. It's got such a homey feel. And it gets cold in the winter on them birds, so you have to help them out and give them a little help. Yes, my darlings. Here we go. All right. There we go. Isn't that cute? It's adorable. I don't know what happened there. That one, I've got to repaint that little part right there. All right. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the wings. I'm just going to go along the bottom edge here. Okay. Go along the bottom edge. Just a little tiny bit there, push it down. Oh. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. I'm just bending and molding the fabric, and then the hot glue will hold it in place. Okay, here we go. Alright, here's a little Scottish flare. So cute. I'm almost thinking I'm going to put a strip down the back too. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to overlap this ribbon right here. And I'm just going to do it because I feel that's going to be beautiful. Okay, overlapping. Yeah, love it. There we go. Get my little scissors here. So I don't think I told y'all, but we had snow. I had snow on my roof last night, or this morning, or yesterday morning, I mean. What a shocker that was. I wasn't expecting it. We heard freeze warning, but I didn't hear a snow warning. There wasn't any on the ground. It was just on our roof. Like it rained and then it turned into snow, kind of like that. Alright, now I'm going to do the other little side here. You have very limited time to work with fabric. There we go. There, now you are beautiful. Okay, it's good enough. Okay. So I'm just going to cut this edge off. There we go. There we are. Dot right there. Alright, it's on there. He's all covered up. Keep him warm. Okay, so you see this little mess down here? You can get rid of some of this. Just take your hot iron, the end of the hot glue gun, and just dab. And that will reheat and reset it to take out the bumpy lumps. And what I can also do is take some glitter glue after, or something to decorate this little edge here. But accomplish what I wanted to do with this one for now. And then we'll be adding something here and here later on, probably some gems. Okay. And for the green one, oh yes, I was thinking I have is this real pretty gold one. And I'm getting warm, you guys. I was cold up here yesterday. I didn't turn my heat on. I thought I'd be fine, and at the end I did get cold. Now I'm getting warm. Okay. So, I think I like this better because you can see the gold right through it, and it's so pretty. Okay, this one also has wire, so, you know, you want to be careful with the wire. So I'm going to do an edging, just go over it. Yeah, I just want to take a piece of it and put it over it. I actually don't think I want the edging. Alright, that should be enough. I'm cutting a little piece here. Alright. So once again, I'm going to use the tacky glue for this part. And I also think this would be pretty down the back of the tail. Now this is not going to cover the whole wing, but that's okay. I'm just getting a piece of it on there. I just want a strip of it on there. Oh, this side's prettier. And I think I'll just do above and leave the space below. And that way I can put something else there after. So I'm just going to cut. Should be alright. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to cut and leave this here and let that dry. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. There we go. This side's prettier. Alright. There we go. Oh yeah. It's kind of pretty. Pretty. Alright, let's see. There we go. And I'm just going to cut the edge here. And there. Yes. I like that. Alright. Now, let's see. Just trim this edge right there. Cut and trim. Yes. Yeah. Alright, now I'm going to get some more. I might want to line this edging here. Alright, so yeah, I might do that. I'm just thinking to myself, you guys, let me think here. So I'm going to cut the edging off. Once again, I just want to use glittery portion first. Alright, I'm going to cover the whole tail with this stuff. I love it. And red and gold go very nice together. Alright, I'm going to shape it the shape of the tip of the tail. Just like that. Put that down. Okay. And with this one, I'm going to overlap the ribbon. And put a little more tacky glue up here. A little more over here. Just to make sure everything stays on. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, add a little more glue. Alright, now I've got the whole tail decorated. I got the trimming on here. Trim some more away. Beautiful. Oh, so different. Okay. Alright. Now I'm thinking about his middle part of his neck here. And I think that would be perfect if I go around with this. Alright, and cut it right here. And I'm going to pull out this little wire once again. Hopefully it will come out. Yep, there we go. And I'm going to do the whole neckline here. And I'm definitely going to utilize this edging. There. He's got a beautiful neckline now. Getting really spiffy there. Alright, now for the green one. This is green and yellow, and then I have a green and yellow, and then I have a yellow and green. And I haven't chosen anything. I haven't found anything that I want for these ones yet. Oh yeah. I was thinking about, I do have this silver trimming. Okay. And they do have silver eyes. I think maybe for the dark green one here, I'm going to go with this silver trimming. Now, I've never opened this before. I think I picked this up on a thrift. That's a fun thing about thrift. You might find things they don't have in the store anymore. Oh, this is thick. I thought it was little thin pieces. Oh, that means I can make it any size I want. All right, good, good, good. All right, so I'm going to trim it right here. I'm going to do a double line of it. Let's see, that should be enough to go all the way around. Yeah. Oh, that is going to be really pretty. All right, and then I think I'm going to trim the wings with it also. Now, I don't feel any wire in this one. I don't think there's a wire. I don't see any wire. I didn't feel it when I was cutting it either. Alright, so different. It looks darker once I got it on there. Well, let's see now. No fear about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, I think I'll use half a strip. I think I'll use half a strip on here. Alright. So I'm going to use half a strip. And you know, this could end up being the most elegant one I make. You never know how it's going to turn out until you get it completely on there and done. It could be just so beautiful. At first you might not like it, and then other people might like it. I'm not the only person, so. Oh, that's quite elegant. He's a fancy little bird. I'm going to pull and stretch it to the end here because the tip is showing a little bit. Alright, I'm going to do the other side. Snazzy. Alright. Okay. I'm going to curve it. Make sure I pull it up close to the eye though, because I want to have room for a gem in the center. Maybe I'll put one here too on this one. Okay. Just going to hot glue that little end piece right down. Yeah. They look like the Roaring 20s when I do that. Looks like the Roaring 20s, how they used to have those little, the women would wear those bandanas along their head, and then they would wear the choker. So choker and crown, bandana. I don't know what they call them. Alright. I think I'll do the same thing here. maybe I'll just do a V shape though for this one, because this fabric doesn't bend that easily. Let's see. Yeah, oh yeah. Get another little piece. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Snazzy. Alright. I'm happy with that bird now. And now this one's missing something up here. So let me find out where that little strip went. It's over here hanging, where I thought it would be. Okay. Oh yeah. Alright, so this has some wire in it, and I might leave a little wire in there to help it bend. I don't know if I need it or not. No, I don't think I need it. Alright, just make sure it can bend. See what I'm doing. Alright. What I'm doing is I'm re-lifting this piece up, and you take the iron and push it up underneath where the glue is, and it'll unheat the glue, and then you should be able to move the ribbon where you want it to be. Okay. I don't want it coming off, and there we are. So I will be putting a gem there. I have to find my red. I might do green because his eyes are there. They are. I know I have a ton of red. Alright, and since I have it, and I still have one more bird to design, and have to think about what I'm going to use. And I'm just going to get a little of my tacky glue and put some there. I'm going to get my gem tool here. And I'm going to put one right there. And I want them in the center. Beautiful. Looks beautiful. He looks a little Egyptian there. Okay. Alright, so now that I've got the reds out, I'm going to line some red. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to line some red right along the wing here on the bottom. I think I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. My little green tray here. It helps flip this little tray. I didn't do diamond dots in the past. I just was able to find these little trays. I needed them, and sure, you know what happened is that God helped the right person find what you needed at the thrift store. And they were in a baggie with the tools. Oh, how pretty is that? It's getting warmer out today, thank goodness. And by the weekend, we'll be up to 76 degrees. On Sunday, I think it's going to be 79. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Just the kind of weather we love here. There we go. All right, all done on each side. Got the head done. I think I'm just missing something through here. I don't know yet. All right, but he's pretty fancy. Okay, so that one's done for now. I'm gonna let all that dry. Okay. He's just beautiful. All right. So this green one here with the silver trimming, which is, it's really not my all-time favorite, but I need something to spiff him up. And thinking, what else can we do for you? I do have these little pink flowers. It might just add what he needs. Oh yeah, super cute. I think I'm going to use them. I was thinking, probably not. But you know what? It just adds that little needed color right there. So pretty on his head. Look at that. Gorgeous. All right, and then I'll do the same thing along his wings. Or her. It might be a her. And let's see. I'll tell you, 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to go with 4. I might do one here. Yeah. How gorgeous will that be? We'll see. We'll all find out together. I'll put one in the center. And I'm going to put another one here. Another one here. One here. And one more here. Oh, darling. Okay. Okay, darling. I think you're a girl. A girl bird. All right. Yeah, I really like it. I surprised myself. Like I said, I don't never know how anything's going to come out. 2, 3, 4. Until you try it. Alright. To make me think, I might need to put some pink paint down here. Or some, I might do some pink, but I'll do it in the, right here, this iridescent scribbles. Yeah. And it needs something on its tail yet. Yeah, if I change that, no, I'm tempted. All right, but I'm gonna have to wait. I think I will trim it into pink. I'm just going to trim the tail with the pink. Make sure I'm close enough so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to put the iridescent trim around the edge here. And a little too much here. I'm just going to take it and pull it. Alright, so I'm going to try this. I am going to use, I've changed my mind, I'm going to use one of these flowers here at the top. Right up here. Okay. I'm going to use one of these little flowers right here. Put it in the center, up near the top. Okay. And since this has got like a yellowy, limey green, I've got these little eye-shaped gems. And the pattern that I saw, put that away. I'm going to do this with the glue so you'll see it first. And I'll make sure this is in the center. Still have time. There we go. Alright, so what I saw was it went like this. It had like a section here, and then it went this way, this way, this way, this way. It's just a lining of it. And I thought it was very nice and folky looking. And they just had it drawn on. I'm going to use the gems as my lines. So I'm going to go down first. Like this. And go all the way down. Bring it up. There we go. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Alright, and then I'm going to go and do like a feathery arrow shape on each side. See that? I'm sure there's a name for this pattern. Okay. Trying to get the placement right here. Okay. Okay. And one more I need. Beautiful, you guys. And I think I'll put a flower here and a flower here. Why not? You know why? Because I can. Yeah, I'm going to put a flower here and a flower here. And that should finish it off. Now, where did they go? And now it went from an ugly duckling to a beautiful, elegant, folky looking bird. With a beautiful gem mosaic tail. Awesome. Look at that. I could look at that all day. Thank you, bird. Okay. All right, I'm going to let all this dry now. Isn't that great how that turned out? Leave me a comment and tell me what you think about this beautiful bird. I think he's beautiful. Let me know what you think, okay? So, gem mosaic done for this one. And I'm thinking I should add one in here and one here. No, I'm just going to leave it. Keep it simple. All right. So, I'm going to put this one aside and let him dry. Or let her dry. It dried. Okay. Oh, so beautiful. I am so inspired right now because I have a ton of these flowers and I have all different sizes and colors. And, oh yeah. Wow. And I have to remember where I put them all too. Okay, so I have flowers here. Down here is this one. I have leaves. I have butterflies. See them all? I have leaves, these big leaves, which they already make a shape. I have them in red. Let's see about this one. This could be quite nice. All right, let's see how I could work the reds. Will it fit? I also have, you know what I have? I have poinsettias. Excuse me, you guys. All right, thinking. Let me get my little poinsettias out that I just got recently. Oh, look at these. Look at these. These are beautiful. They're paper too, and I love paper. Oh, look at that. I fell in love. Oh, I fell in love just now. You are going right there, baby. Okay. It's like they're having a little chat with me. Do this. Do that, lady. Okay. Oh, I love it. Love it. Okay. Okay, so I have to do more. All right, that is all I'm going to do on this side. But now I got to see about putting some more on the wings. I may not like it, so let's wait and see how I feel. I don't know if I should add one here. Oh, I think I'm going to put one here and maybe right here on the head. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think so. And maybe here. Yeah, maybe there too. Good thing I have a few of them. All right. So first I'm going to put one here. Move it up maybe to this middle section. Yeah. go. There. All right. And then maybe one on the head. Pull them out. Yeah. I'll make sure you can see his eyes good though. Turn them a little this way. There we go. Okay. And then I think we'll do one here and one over on the other side. Alright. I didn't even think I'd get this far today. Yep. So call him the poinsettia bird. Very Christmassy and gorgeous. Yeah, I like how that looks. Gotta turn the green on her. Oh, so cute. Then what I might do is add some glitter, yeah, to the edges of those poinsettias. All right, we'll save some for another bird or something else. I still have a lot of these bulbs. I can make more birds if I want to. I mentioned before that I desperately needed some stickles, glitter glues, and so guess what? I've got some coming. I have a huge order of them coming. I found on Amazon, I was able to find packets of them, like 6 to a bundle of them, I guess you could say. 6 to a bundle. And there was one with 8 in a bundle. So they're working out to be like between $2.63 each. If you buy these single, they're $7.58 about each. And I don't ever buy them single because I do not have, I'm not going to spend $7 and something cents on glitter glue each. Now a large bottle like this costed $1.24. This was on sale, reduced, regularly $4.99. See the difference? So I'm really liking this pinky red right here. It's cute. I don't want to screw up the color of this bird though. But so to get them in a 6-pack like that for $2 and something cents a piece is okay with me because like I said, it's quite expensive to get them now. I want to get them while they're still available. I hope they never go away. I got some special colors coming that I think I've had one before, and I used it so much it was gone in no time. And right now I'm looking for my glasses. I don't have them on, and what did I just do with them? Here they are. I need my glasses so I can see what I'm doing with this glitter glue. Okay, so I'm gonna see how long this will work. And what I want to do now is I just want to put a little dab on edge of these poinsettias to spiff them up. a little bit. Gonna give him some sparkly joy. Just on the tip. Okay. I've used all my red. Let's see if this one has anything. It still has some. We'll continue. We're going to continue. And just a little dot. I don't need much. And this one's moving on me. Just gonna give him the extra little sparkle in the way I do it. This is how I do it. It's how I do my work. Okay. Just on the outer tips. Not too much. Not gonna overdo it. I have some red coming. These are good to, maybe I'll show you my haul. Show you all the new colors I'm gonna get. If I didn't love them so much, I wouldn't buy them, but I just do. I just do. And for what I make, it works out for everything. Okay. Just enough. All right, I've got it all. After all that tapping. All right. Awesome. Just enough. Beautiful. All right. Beautiful. Okay, the only thing I don't like is the tail's edge, in which I have, gotta see, pretty sure I have a red. Yes, I do have a red, or I might do black. I think I'm going to trim it in black. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take my black fabric paint. And we're going to go along the edge here. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. There. There we go. Beautiful. I think we're just going to dot along the edge here. Just put dot, dot, a dot, a dot. Yeah. Maybe one more. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. You became beautiful too. Yes, you did, you beautiful baby. All right, my baby birds. Look at that. Awesome. All right, I think that's it for this one. For now. So this one was red with gold. It has a gold bottom. All right, I'm gonna let this one dry now. Set this one aside. All right, now for this one, I'm gonna see if I have some pretty blue. I'm pretty sure I do have got some stuff is falling behind me. I don't know what fell. Just keep hearing. Oh, my bag fell here. Yeah. All right. It's like I have a ghost. No, I don't have any. Just joking. Okay. That's a little too big, but I love it there. All right, I'm going to put this one here. I've got these beautiful colored gems here, and I've got one in this color right here. It's like a December color. December or March. Okay. Put him right in there. He fit perfect. He fit perfect. Now this bird has the teal and gold. And now I've added the green. There's a little bit of green, silver, and there's a different color blue along the edge. And it all goes together. And then he's got the teal eyes. Gold. I do have these eye shapes. Now one thing I need to think about here is I have this one to finish. So I need to find, I know I'm working on this one, but I need to, okay, yeah, I've got all kinds of circle colors right here. I have the eye shapes. I need to finish this one because I have my iron going here and I want to make sure I finish trimming around the edge here. So I need to find something. Oh, I know what I'm just going to use. Yeah, I have this right here. And I think I'm going to use a strip around the edge and bring out the orange colors. That's what I forgot. I forgot I was going to use this. And this is going to change it to a multicolor look. This right wrap us around it. Three down. Yep. 3 down this way. And 2 this way. Yeah. Alright, and then I'm going to, I want to trim him this way. It might be too much. Now these little gems right here on the string, this little ribbon came from Dollar Tree. These have all different colors, and like I said, take advantage of what you can get when you get it, because they don't have it anymore probably now. That's why, you know, us artists have stash, because get it now, stash it away, and then that rainy day will come and you'll want to use it. You're like, yeah, I'm glad I got that. Okay. Beautiful. That one came out perfect. Just about perfect. There we go. Yeah. All right. Good enough. All right, now we need to work on the tail. And I'm thinking maybe we'll just go with the whole theme of it. No, I think I'm going to do something different on the tail, because I've had enough of this and probably overdid it. I have hearts, and I have green hearts. Let's check out the hearts. You know what? I think the heart is going to work. Yeah. I think I'm going to use hearts. Thinking of flowers, but now that I see this heart here, it might do the job. Come here. Yeah. I think that adds to the mosaic of it, if I can get it set in there properly. Because it is kind of a heart shape here. Like that. Let's see if I can get it in there. Need to go right in the center. There, I got it to set in. Kind of like a setting. Beautiful. And when that dries, you'll see the whole thing. Wow, I like that. Okay, so that helped me decide the rest of the tail. Let's see. Yeah, I think the smaller heart in the pink. Yeah, I'm going with that one. Like I said, I just never know what I'm going to come up with. You can all see me in real time here. Yeah. Now I'm envisioning little hearts here and then maybe some here. I'll come down a little bit here. Oh, so cute. Okay. See, we have all these colors now incorporated. There's a green here, pink, purple, yellow, red even, with the yellow and green bird. All right. And I think what I'll do is get the little green ones and run a line of them this way. Then I'll put one here and put one here. Yeah, that's what I think the plan is here. Okay. And we'll make the theme of this bird a heart. You're a heart bird. People love hearts. Okay, I'm going to go up. And I'm going to make a line of hearts. I need one more. Bring it down. I'm using the tacky glue, which gives me plenty of time to move things around and adjust the size. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to put one. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the edging. I'm going to change this idea here. And I'm going to make the edging right here all hearts. It's like my mind is starting to see little pictures, you know. I don't know if the rest of you do that, but that's how it works in my mind. I can envision what I want to do before I do it. It's like I get little downloads of information from God. Say, hey, how about this idea? That's how it works in my mind. I'm not like everybody else. So, I mean, I've talked to people that said, no, can't do that. And I'm very unlimited. And my art friends, some of my art friends just don't. They can't do that. I'm one of them that can. Come on, hearts, flip over. Okay. Now I'm thinking, or I'm seeing in my vision, some little dots of color right here or right here. Gems, maybe. Okay. Because you know why? We have all these dots here and maybe a heart in the center here. Yeah. I'm just going to put a heart right in the center to finish off this side. Glad I decided to work on this one because, you know, I was kind of getting left in the dust there. Okay, here. And here. Let's see, what do I want? Pull out my glitter glues. This is not good. Oh, there. All right, let's see now. Still searching here. I've got a little pink here in this little container. Might work. All right. I'm gonna try this color here. Let's see, this is called Studio Glitter Glue. I wonder if they sell this anymore. All right, so I'm just gonna put a little dot on each side. Yeah, that I think works. I don't want too much in there. It's already got enough. Yeah. I don't know who sells this one. Studio G. Studio G. It's all very subtle. And that's what I want here too. I just want a little dot in between, very subtle. Yep. I'm going to do a little dot above it. In between. Oh, you can see what I'm doing. All right, there we go. And then I want it on each side, over here, over here, over here, like that. Maybe down here. All right. And then I'm going to just make a dot all the way down. And 4 there, and we do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna add one more on this edge. Yeah. So there we go, and I just gotta let this all dry. Happy little heart bird. And now that this blue is dry, I've got to cut this away on this one. And I've got some snowflakes. I've got some snowflakes somewheres. I'm going to trim this off. And I'm going to have to come back to this one. Because this one still needs a lot of work. And I'm kind of running out of time for the day because I'm getting hungry. But you know what? I'm really encouraged to continue here for just a few more minutes. And need my... Where did I put them? Oh. I have an idea that's going through my head, and if I don't get this off my mind right now, I will not be able to, I won't be able to continue. I'm just gonna, I'll think about it all day. All right, so I'm thinking about the tail here, and I've got these beautiful blue eye shapes. And even though these are a little bit bigger, I want to make that design like I did on, where is it? Like I did on this pink and green bird here. I have them in the blue. And they're bigger, but that's okay because it can be different. And we're going to go down the middle. And I'm going to go off to the sides. These are bigger, so I'm not going to need as many. Okay. And I've got them right here. And I've got to do this. Okay. I've always wanted to use these. I have not had too much to use them for. Okay, we're going to get this done. Let's see about separating them a little bit here. Yep. Okay, we'll make one go this way. And this way. And since this one's going to have, probably going to have snowflakes on it, this will be perfect for that theme. It does already have some snowflakes on it right here. Okay. Look at that. Wow, spectacular. Spectacular. I didn't know really quite where I was going to be putting them, but I think I'm going to add one more right here and right here. There should be plenty of room for them. Okay. Just like that. I can't wait to see this when it dries. Look at that. Wow. What a surprise. That's beautiful. Now I'm really encouraged on doing some more around the edge. Okay. Gonna continue. Even though I'm hungry, I've got to finish. Okay. I gotta space them out right. Just make some adjustments. Okay, cool. Oh yeah. All right. Okay, so almost done. Just gorgeous. All right. Well, I'm going to have to let that sit. And I'm going to have to let this one dry and come back to it off camera. Okay. So that's it for today, everyone. So remember, this is Denise with Artist at Work. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to my channel if you like what I'm doing. These are my smaller Christmas birds I'm working on. Just gorgeous, loving it. And I still have some more work to do on them, but I'm going to stop right there. Okay. Remember, art sends love to the world, and these beautiful birds, you're going to love them on your Christmas tree. So look for them if you're in my area and you know who I am and you want one of these birds. I will be at different Christmas shows during the season. And so thanks for watching. Bye-bye.